The push for property tax relief came to a quick stop today in Austin. Lawmakers had expected to spend most of the day debating a plan to slow down tax growth, but now they'll be working on the issue through the weekend. Our Jason Allen is live for us in Fort Worth tonight, and he joins us with the very latest on this one. Jason?
And Ken, that delay comes after mayors and police chiefs and transportation officials. They all pushed back really about how much this new bill would put the squeeze on cities. And at the same time, they argued it really wouldn't help property owners all that much. The State House planned to limit skyrocketing tax bills on property owners by limiting how much additional money cities can bring in each year. Didn't end up getting its scheduled debate. With opposition growing louder from Texas cities, the House decided to delay a vote, taking more time to figure out how to fix the issue.
If you really listen to what they're saying, they say this is to slow the growth in your property tax bill. But when I talk to citizens, what they want is property tax relief.
Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price joined officials from Dallas, Irving, Grand Prairie, and other cities this week, publicly telling state leaders a 2.5% cap on tax revenue wouldn't work. Price said that would save the average homeowner in Fort Worth about $30 a year, but it would cost the city $6 to $10 million. Public safety would not suffer, she said, but it would be enough other city services would likely end up on the budget cut list.
You're looking more at, libraries, public work, code, some of those that potentially have openings that we just might have to say you can't fill those right now.
The pause could allow time for lawmakers to work out a compromise, making sure a cap doesn't limit cities or public safety. There is also still a debate on if and how much schools should be subject to those same limits. The House will try again, or is scheduled to try again, on Monday. Live tonight in Fort Worth, Jason Allen, CBS 11 News.
A lot of people feeling that squeeze, as you mentioned, Jason. Thank you. A Dallas police leader is calling Mayor Mike Rawlings reckless for saying police jobs could be threatened by the property tax bill. The mayor warned that the proposal would put the addition of 100 new officers in jeopardy, and city employee layoffs would be more than likely. But Dallas Police Association President Mike Mata says considering cuts to public safety over other areas of spending would be mismanagement of taxpayer money.
There is way too much discretionary spending in the city of Dallas to say that the first thing we're going to do is cut police and fire. And it's these same tactics that this mayor has done throughout all his tenure to try and attempt to scare the citizens rather than just be honest with them.
Governor Abbott and Republican legislators say the property tax bill is needed to protect taxpayers from cities that can raise property taxes as much as 8%.